Let's go to HDMI 1. And let me just quickly share the TikTok to some people before we get started on the shiny hunt. Bam. Brother, I'm using the wrong button. Why isn't this thing moving? Bam. Move! There we go. So to share the live with a few people and then start the hunt. You. Not you. Maybe you. You. Kinda you. Definitely you. Why not you? Definitely you. I think that's a good start. Let's see. Oh, I forgot about my updater. Let's find the pink thingy. Amen, brother. I feel like today is a good day. I feel like today is the day we would get it. Because I have been doing it off screen a bit when I had a chance. And that puts us to over 1,800 encounters. So how much is that in terms of percentage wise? So we take 1803, we divide it by 8,192 times 100. Hunt wise, we're not even a quarter way through in terms of attempts. But we push on. Sure, for those who are in Cape Town, dude, it is hot. It is hot in Cape Town. No, that's 1806. Bup. We got this. I'm fully invested. I hope we get it today, dude. I have a good feeling about it. But let's hope that good feeling comes through. There's so much other games I want to play as well. But I don't want people thinking I quit. I don't want people thinking I gave up. I want people to know I'm a man of perseverance. One that never gives up. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-bam. Never back down, never what? Basically, Tyrant, what we're doing is we are shiny hunting a Moltres and we're not giving up. I'm doing good. And yourself? You're doing good? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. Hopefully, we can feel better once we get this shiny Pokemon. Let me start my replay buffer just in case we do get it. Dun, dun. I never played Pokemon. Is there more than one shiny? So basically, for every 1,000... Okay, so there's 1,025 Pokemon. And every single one has a shiny variant, where the color is different. And shiny hunters, like myself, we like to spend hours getting it. Or hoping to get it. And it's like it's peaceful. It's a peaceful, rewarding thing to do. Is it boring? Perhaps so. But it's fun. I'm just waiting for this bird to appear pink. Like, if you want to see how it looks, you can check my layout on either YouTube or Twitch. Bum, bum, bum. Is this something I can do on my boy? Yes. You can do it on emulators. On emulators, you can even cheat and make everything shiny. But what's cool about this is you get what's called Pokemon Home. And that allows me to take it and put it in other games. Hey, Tams, how you doing? I just saw your pictures with the cats. It's super cute. Man, I wish I had pets, eh? But yeah, this is definitely something you can set up on your emulators. I just personally find it more rewarding to do it legitimately. You know what I mean? Man, it is so hot. Today's rough. What made today so rough? If it's anyone in particular, I can sort them out for you. But if you want to use this as a safe space to vent, feel free to do so. Ventilation Wednesdays. I could vent too. Bum, ba, da, ba, 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 bum. I'll de-emulator. Being in pain doesn't help. Yes, please do that. We can pray the pain to go away. I had a very expensive day today. I had to buy a new battery for the car. And that was very costly and very unplanned. Amongst other things I had to do today. But on a lighter note, we did go to the gynecologist to do a checkup on the baba. And he's doing good. So that's good. Hope we bought it at Midas. Isn't Midas more like tires or something? We bought it at... Oh, I can't even remember the name. At Willard Express. So Willard is known for the quality in tires and stuff. You actually started Pokemon Go, my dude. But now are you playing it legit? Or are you playing it with spoofing? Batteries are expensive, it really is. It was 1.8. But we didn't like cheap out though. We bought like, you know, top of the range battery for the car. How's it, Bionic? Can you do me a favor? Give me a short review of the Little Root Town song. Okay, so that's in Pokemon Emerald. And it's perfect. It is perfect. Absolutely perfect. A 70% failure rate. Not as far as I know, but hey, Mr. Hitman, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the gang. Let me update the follow account. Not about 204, let's go. I hope you're as good at finding Moltres as you are following. Dude, this bot is hilarious. But yeah, I'm also glad the baby's doing good. It's a matter of time before he's gonna meet Auntie Tammy. Keep the slip. I got the slip. Nice PC setup. What are you running? Okay. So my graphics card is a RX 9070, which is the basically AMD's version of a 5070. I have an i5 14600K. I have 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, and it has an XMP setup for 6000 megahertz. I think that about covers it. How about yourself? Got an XMP, of course, my dude. Why not go with Ryzen? No particular choice. If I were to buy again, I probably would have gone with Ryzen, but I got a really good deal on it, you know. I had a really good deal on it. I cannot wait to see the little one. Oh, me too. We're actually going for a 5D scan on the 21st of March. If you don't know what the 5D scan is, it's like a very high-tech scan where you get to see the baby's like face, like full features in a 3D space. It's super cool. I have a 7800 X3D. Golly, 9070 XT. I nearly bought the 9070 XT, but I felt like I wasn't gonna need it. And 32 gigs of RAM. Nice, so not too far off. Is it your first child? Yes, it is. My first child. I'm super stoked. Then you can beat Uncle Brandon, Uncle Itachi, Uncle Zero, Auntie Rogue, Uncle Mr. Hitman, and many more. Dun, dun, dun. Best feeling ever? My daughter games with me. Dude, that's the dream. I can't wait. I cannot wait, honestly. I can't wait for the sleepless nights, amongst many other things. We're playing ZA on an Eden emulator. That's cool. I won't lie, when the game came out, well, when the ROM got released, I played it for about 20 or so hours, but I did also pre-order it, so. My daughter is 5. How old are you then? Or is that a personal question? I feel like I'm late to the game, but alas, I am here regardless. Love his nappies. Nothing wrong with him. Fragrance free everything. Yes. Fragrance free. We're learning all these things. 29. Oh, so you were 24 when you had a child. I am 31. Me and my old ass. The shiny would appear soon. I hope you are right. We are officially 1,840 encounters in. And I will catch this pink bird. Hey, Itachi, thanks for the follow, my dude. My goal for TikTok is 5,000 followers by the end of the year. And I feel like we are making amazing progress. We need less than 400 now. So we're making hella good progress. Dude, the heat, yeah, it's crazy. So I'm not sure where you guys are from, but in Cape Town, it's like 25 degrees at night right now, and it was like 44 degrees in the day. What's your favorite generation? Gen 5. Psych, it's Gen 3. I'm a Hoenn Emerald guy through and through. I would say the best age is... Oh, you're saying it's at the best age. Well, it's different for everyone, I guess. I am 36, my oldest is 15. Youngest is 10 months. Hey, you got a nice little age spread there, hey? You got the finger in each generation. But nah, I'm looking very forward to it. Very forward to it. Best starter in Emerald? All of them. But my personal favorite is Blaziken. Torchic. And how about yours? So like, when I play these other games like Scarlet or BDSP and stuff, I always end up getting all three starters and using them. Yep. Oh yes, the wallpaper. I can show you that. Want to see my wallpaper? Want to see my wallpaper? Check it out. How do I do this again? Is it that button? No. It's right on top. Ta-da! Look at this wallpaper. Tell me this isn't the best wallpaper you've ever seen. It's one of many cool ones, but you'll see that they often revolve around Gen 3. Yeah, Mudkip is very, very strong. And thanks for the gifts, my dude. You found a Ditto with a hat? Oh yes, so Pokemon Go has the Pokopia event right now. And you do get the Dittos with the hats. And some of the lucky people are getting shinies. But yeah, this heat is pretty unbearable. I took 2 showers today. 2 showers. Can you believe it? Oops, I messed up this. There we go. But yes, Gen 3 is my favorite. And if they do release like the Hoenn games on the Switch too, you better believe I'm gonna shiny hunt Torchic. Yo, Levert, my dude! Any luck today? Nope. But that's what makes it so rewarding. You know, when it takes too long, that's where the reward comes from. Favorite legendary bird? From which generation though? If you're speaking directly from Gen 1, then I'm gonna say Moltres. When they introduced the 3D models, right, it lost so much personality. But if you check the 2D models, look how good this looks. That looks so cool. And because I play Pokemon Go, I am in Team Valor. No surprise there. Because you ever noticed I have a theme of red and black everywhere? It seems you like fire types. It's pure coincidence. Pure coincidence. I just like the color red. So I have a natural bias towards red. What's your favorite legendary bird? What's everyone's favorite legendary bird? He's about to flex the watch. I don't know what you're talking about. But let me check the time quick. I wonder what the time is. Let me just stretch. Or the control. Customly done. Or my other control, which I can't find because I haven't used it in a hot minute. But you get the idea. I haven't been here for long, but I already know. Dude, red is the best. It all started with my love for tomato sauce. And then everything had to be red. See, that's why I asked which generation, because I knew that was going to come up. And then someone was going to say, you know what? Ho-Oh or Lugia. Cheetahs. Hungry Lion, legendary chicken boss. I was actually talking to my wife today about getting a boss burger. Triple boss burger, that is. But we ended up just getting an Anisa's parcel, which is good. Yeah, Lugia is super tanky. It also has recover. Nah, fam. And its shiny adds a bit of pink and red, so I'm all for it. But Lugia is in this game as well, so maybe I'll do a Lugia shiny hunt. That would be cool. Articuno was always my favorite bird. Why Articuno though? In Gen 3, Rayquaza is my favorite. It's too cool, dude. It's too cool. Especially that scene in Emerald, like when he comes down the middle and separates them. Dude, that is way too cool. I love in Uppington. I don't know who Elisa is. What? I am confused. Lugia shiny will be rewarding. Oh, I'm gonna get all of this shiny, eh? I'm gonna get every shiny legendary. Scyther for the win. Scyther is dope. Oh, the food you ordered. It's basically a parcel of chips and Viennas with rolls. Super good. But which... Okay, wait. If you are still here, which shiny do you... Not which shiny. Which evolution do you prefer of Scyther? Do you prefer Scizor? Or do you prefer Cleavor? Baba? I already know we're doing a Haxorus shiny hunt. Oh, Haxorus is so good. That was one of my first shiny hunts in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And yeah, that was my first shiny hunt in Sword and Shield. Scizor is your favorite evolution? I kind of have to agree there because, you know, they're red and black. Bum, bum, bum. The whole design gets me. It's like edgy but soothing. Have you, Rogue, have you checked the Galarian evolutions? The Galarian birds. It's basically Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos, but like a Gala variant of it. Palkia or Dialga? Giratina. That's my answer. Ba-da-ba. My answer is Giratina. Now that's an edgelord. I knew you were going to say that. Dude, it's way too cool. It's way too cool. And I mistakenly caught it in BDSP. So I do not have the shiny. I do have the event shiny of it, but not one with my original trainer name. Roscoe, did you know that Scyther has 2 evolutions? Thanks Itachi for the rose. By the way, Itachi is my second favorite Naruto character. You're so far behind. Best time to catch up. I think we can all agree that Giratina is the best thing to come out of Gen 4. Wait, I wonder if I still have... I may not say anything to see if I can find it first. Damn it. I wanted to show my captures of shiny Arceus and shiny Darkrai. But I guess I removed it when I gave my Switch 1 away.
Yeah?
Yes, I gave my Switch 1 away. Yeah, Itachi's story goes so deep. And it's also like very unexpected. Because you're like, oh, I hate this guy. He's such a bad brother. He's killed so much people needlessly. And then you find out his story and you're like, brother. You know? That's the issue with the... He's the OG Big Brother. Nah, the best Big Brother to me will be Ace. Yeah, that reanimation thing was sick. Like, how did he think so far to break the spell of reanimation, right? Kabuto was like, brother. Nah, Itachi deserved better. At least we got to see what, like, through the games, we got to see what his full on, like, you know, Susanoo looked like and all that. Ace could have just walked away. If you were in his position, would you walk away? I know I wouldn't. Besides, it was a catalyst to a good thing. Because it let Luffy know how small he was. Dun, 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 dun. So it was a much needed thing, you know. Dun, 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 dun. But yes, Rogue, I promise you it's worth checking out. And since then, Zoro hasn't smiled. Yeah, I was going through old clips of One Piece, and it's so different from where he is now, right? Thank you, baby. This room?
Do you want this room?
Ah, it's okay, I'm joking. Just came from my eyes. Dun, 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 dun. Ace, don't touchy touchy. I about want to compare things like that, but I could make a honest observation and say that Genjutsu is literally described as manipulating one's chakra. And I would go so far as to say that One Piece characters don't use chakra, so it wouldn't work. But that's a discussion for another time. I couldn't watch One Piece. Dude, I watched One Piece. I got up to date and I read the manga from page 1. Right after that. I love One Piece. I also finished the finished the live action yesterday. It was so good. I caught up on everything and I still want more. Exactly. That's how I feel. People say it's too much episodes. I say it's too little. Hey Grootman, how you doing? I read One Piece, never watched it. I mean, that's fair enough. The early animation was not good at all. The early animation was kinda sucky. But I also feel like the current generation of anime kind of cooked a bit in terms of people want 12 episodes of a lot of fights. They don't care about story anymore. Manga got straight to the point. That's true, but I do feel like some parts of the animation like stands out more. Like when you see Gear 4th for the first time, well, Snake Man specifically, I Want to Live part with Robin, or Chopper Crank for Hirulek, stuff like that. My mother-in-law is an extra on the One Piece live action. Dude, that's so cool. That's so cool. I know that the ship is in Stellenbosch in Cape Town. But that is so cool. I wish I was your auntie, Loki. The anime did Brooke's story the best. Yo ho 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 ho. I can't wait till he reunites with what's the whale's name again? Dun, dun, dun. What's the whale's name again? It's something with a B. I just didn't give the anime a go. Well, you're in for a good ass ride. They're shooting now. I'm not sure if it's another one. Yeah. They're going into the Alabasta arc now. Yes, Laboon, that's the name. It slipped me. But yeah, the season 2 of the live action ended after they defeated Wappo. And then they got the Eternal Log Post to go to Alabasta. And then Crocodile is after them. So that's where the live action stopped. I can't wait for Thriller Bark. Oh, and Sanji gets his Shisui sword. Dun, dun, dun. Isn't the anime like 2,000 episodes? No, so season 1 is 1,000 and something episodes. Highly recommended. Because now it's a seasonal anime, so season 1 is over 1,000 episodes. Have you watched Hajime no Ippo? That's the boxing one, right? I haven't watched that yet. The only sports anime I watched was Kuroko no Basket. That was dope. The basketball one. That's the only sports anime I've watched. And damn is it cool. You can you can gift me after you watch it. So what's the next time I watch list is I'm currently watching Jujutsu Kaisen, and the time I got reincarnated as a slime, and then after that I'm watching Fire Force. Then after that I'll give it a go. I'm close to being up to date with the time I got reincarnated as a slime. So I'm almost up to date with that. I can't see another sports anime beating it, eh? But like I said, I will definitely give it a go. Oh, I loved Solo Leveling. I read the manga completely finished. I didn't read the second one with his child though. Spoiler alert. But I did read the manga completely finished. I have a feeling the shiny might come. Dude, pray for it to come. Please. Hey James, how you doing? Jujutsu Kaisen is Alexander's favorite. Dude, get him Crunchyroll and be the best dad. I'm gonna ask you every time you live if you watched it. Please do. I'm praying. Thank you for praying for the shiny. It shall come. I saw that nice shiny Charmander you caught. Oh yes, in Pokemon Go. I just opened the game and poof, it was right there. Like it was meant to be. Ba-da-bum, bum. But Solo Leveling is a lot of hype, you know what I mean? Like characters get thrown away so quickly because they like the relevance becomes completely unimportant. Like the character with the coolest name, Andre or Andore, whatever you want to say it. He was like on par with Sung Jin Woo, and then like a few chapters later he was irrelevant. I hate it when the show does that. That's why One Piece is so good. You get characters from the beginning that's still relevant. Oh word, your Froakie got the shiny background? It just gives people what they want. That's true. Hot topic. But that's how I feel about Demon Slayer. The story is pretty average. And in typical normal shonen fashion, it ends the same way as every other show where the main character becomes what he hates. You know what I mean? It's so cliche. The story is not that good, but the animation carries the show so much. I mean, I love watching it because of the animation. I would have seen the color though. I would have seen the color. It really stands out compared to the other two birds. So this turns pink. Articuno turns a slightly lighter blue. And Zapdos turns a slightly darker yellow. Meanwhile, this changes color completely. I think Demon Slayer was the entry into a new gen of shonen. 1000%. 1000%. Have you heard of Ragnar Crimson? Nope, but I can Google it. Let's see. Ragnar Crimson. All I'm seeing is that everyone is saying this is peak. Everyone is saying that Ragnar Crimson is a peak show. Because the top was always Bleach, Naruto, DBZ, and One Piece. I mean, yes, but Bleach is also not that incredible to me. It was actually my first anime, excluding like Dragon Ball Z and stuff. And I love it, but I wouldn't put it on the same level as like DBZ or One Piece or Naruto. If you guys continue like this now, my list is going to be this long. It's going to be this long of things to watch. It's now a shiny Frogadier. When I was younger, I used to watch a lot of anime. A lot. But I went through this phase of liking old school anime. Like Rurouni Kenshin and you know those 90s ones. Katek Yoshi Hitman Reborn. That needs a remake. That needs a remake. How are you not doing a podcast or a Comic-Con panel? Dude, I wish. Hey Jackpot, how are you doing? So when Comic-Con happens, which is the end of May, right? The end of May. We're of course like on the verge of giving birth. And I want to stay there for when it happens. Imagine I'm there. And I know Chris Sabat is going to be at Comic-Con Cape Town. I would love to meet the voice of Vegeta and Zoro. But my child is more important. And the worst part is, because of my sponsor, I can get in for free. All 5 days. But I choose family. How about Attack on Titan? I liked Attack on Titan, I didn't like the ending. I know the ending is controversial, and some people really love it, and some people, like there's no in between, you either love it or you hate it. And I'm on the side of blah. It was hype though, I will say that. I wonder if Comic Con is doing another Street Fighter tournament. They would have announced it by now, wouldn't they? Dude, there's a lot of big names coming to Comic Con this year. Also, the actress that played Luna Lovegood in Harry Potter, she's gonna be there as well. And the first labor takes like 16 hours. Just quickly pop in. Hectic. That's how pregnancy starts as well, eh? Just quickly popping in. It's a joke, Papa. It's a joke. Because I take my time. The captain's speech when they go to war with the Beast Titan. I don't know. I feel like I have such weird feelings about the ending, man. Oh, I forgot to check, man. We'll miss you when you go. I'll still stream and stuff. I'm probably going to post more content on YouTube. and Twitch. Well, not Twitch, obviously I can't upload. But I'll post more like offline video content on YouTube. But I will stream less for obvious reasons. But I'll still be around. We actually spoke about our birth plan today at the gynecologist. It makes things like 10 times realer. And I'll sit here with my child and say, if you don't give subs on Twitch, he doesn't get nappies. Just to force the agenda. Can you imagine someone did that? You don't sub, he doesn't get milk, doesn't get a nappy change, all that stuff. But now I ain't going anywhere, Chief. You can try to get rid of me, I will still be here. Luckily, TikTok streams are not as like serious as like Twitch and YouTube streams. So there can be a lot of, oh, I'll be right backs and all that stuff. You can add redeemables for points. Redeem this and he will get milk. Also, Roscoe, we are going for a 5D scan. I'm so excited. I didn't even know that 5D scans exist up until we had a child. Well, you know, about to have a child. Almost an hour and no single hint of a shiny. They never had it in my day. Dude, you're still young. And your kids are young. And the place is in Durbanville. I'm super excited. Because normally when you see their face, right? Then it's like pretty much 100% of how the child's gonna look when they are born. I hope I don't miss the capture of the shiny. Dude, if you put your phone outside and I find the shiny, you will hear my scream. Alex is 13, time is flying too quick. I remember when you brought him over to us when we were all a lot younger. And my mom used to play with him. It's crazy to think that's the same child. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna experience the same thing. Bum, ba, dum, bum. Da, 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 dun, da, da, dun. So we started the stream with 1,800 encounters. So we did an additional 134 so far. But here's hoping for the best. Use Pokegen. Now, while I don't have an issue with generated Pokemon and stuff, I do enjoy shiny hunting. Like, if people want to generate Pokemon, that's all on them. Like, I don't mind. But I just enjoy, like, properly shiny hunting it, you know? I'm planning on joining the Tekken tournament. Oh, yes, they had it last year as well. I never knew you played Tekken. Now, I entered that Street Fighter tournament that was there the year before Tekken. So if you go on, for example, if you go on my Twitch account, right? That's the top pinned video where you can see me at that tournament. When are you going to stream Street Fighter? I'm going to stream it next week when the patch comes out. So, like, the game has been stale for a hot minute. I'm watching Capcom Cup. And on the 17th, which is in 6 days, technically 5, the patch notes come out for Season 3. Or Season 4, whatever. And then I'm going to start playing it again. Unless someone directly asks me to play games, I won't boot it myself. We don't want to face you. I'm not that good, dude. I'm okay at the game, honestly. I still haven't framed my Drika's gloves. I also have to frame a shirt. I got the shirt with all like the top Street Fighter player signatures on. You ready for Crimson Desert next week? A few people mentioned that. What is that? Crimson Desert. Oh, that game that I don't know what it is. Nah, it's not my kind of game. Master Daigo. Do you want to see the shirt with the signatures? There's quite a few dope ones on. Let me check out. Okay, so it's going to be small on your screen, but for those who are on YouTube and Twitch, they can see it a lot bigger. So it's this shirt, right? And this shirt has the signatures of Zhao Hai, Angry Bird, Kusunagi, I'm not sure who that is. All that. There's Big Bird's signature, Xian's signature, Mena RD, Kaba, Juicy Joe, Kills You, Idom, Punk, Jammers, Knuckledoo, Mr. Crimson, Tokido, Veggie, and Oil King. How cool is that? That's some really cool signatures. And I need to get that framed. The 4-throw combo. That's just the throws, that ain't a combo. It'll be a shame if someone stole that. If they beat me in the first to 10, they can have it. Like a gym badge in Pokemon. What's your address? That's a Lavender Hill. Imagine. I'll give you the address of Portsmouth Jail. The most dangerous jail in the world. I haven't wore it one stream, but no one noticed. Poppin' Pokemon, that sounds like a good time to me. Poppin' Pokemon sounds... It even makes sense. There's so much P's. Pop and Pokemon. At least you should try it. Just for you. But I already ate. So bands is full. There is like 2 or 3 signatures on that shirt that I can't make out. I DM'd Angry Bird to help me out a bit. And he tried to, but he couldn't get some of the signatures. You know Daigo? Nope, I wish I did. But my friend beat him at the last chance qualifier for Evo. Is this a ROM hack? Nope, this is official game on Nintendo Switch 2. And we are shiny hunting. I tried Street Fighter 6 Ed. It is low-key difficult to learn, eh? But it's like top 5 character, so abuse him while you can. Come on, game, we can get him before 2000. The only reason I play him is because of the strings. And you had to ask me who do I think your main is in Tekken. And I would have said Steve. I did play Tekken 7 for a bit. And I played Armor King and Kazuya. They are so much fun. Do you play on pad, fight stick or hitbox? Well, the chances are 1 in 8,192, so I'm not even like a quarter of the way. But I won't lie, I would love to get that shiny now. If you saw my thumbnail, you'll realize how exhausted I am. Take a guess. Oh, I don't know. You play Steve? Have you been to Barcade, by the way? Oh, if you play hitbox, pad or joystick. I'm gonna say you play pad. Does Red have Pokemon Home access? It's getting Pokemon Home access. So it doesn't have it yet, but when on Pokemon Day, they announced that it's going to get Pokemon Home access. And that's probably the only reason why I'm playing it. So I can transfer these guys to the recent games. Do you play Hollow Knight? Yes, I did a whole stream about it. So I finished Hollow Knight 1 on stream. And I got to Act 2 in Silk Song. And I'm still playing it though. Wait, where were we? eShop. You missed it? I must still finish Silk Song though. Oh yes, Crimson Butterfly. No ways, is this Zumba? Oh my word, I used to play this as a child. What the heck? They're making a new Zumba game? That's crazy. What the heck? I don't know what that is. Spa Massage Boys. No. Where is the new Pokemon? So I played on all of them just to make sure what I liked. I first initially played on keyboard, and then I went to a local and I got destroyed because I couldn't play on keyboard. So I learned pad. And then from pad I bought my first fight stick. And then from there I bought a hitbox. Well, my friend bought a hitbox for me. Here's Wind and Waves. Let's go. Wishlist. Oh, I can't wait to play this, man. Look how good this game looks. Oh, can't wait. As for these are getting home support. See, it says it is planned to make this title compatible with Pokemon Home. Did you get the shiny? Not yet. Are you going for the true ending? That's when you finish all of the quests on the people and unlock the third chapter, right? Oh. I bought a hitbox, but it's gathering dust. Give it to me! I like to customize my hitboxes. I want to see my current 2 hitboxes. They're both customized. So here's the one. And if you look close, it says my name at the bottom. And it has all of Akuma's quotes, like my favorite quotes from Akuma. And then here's my other one. Da, 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 da. Also, oh, you play on the 8-bit do control. Those are very good. I haven't felt one myself, but those are good. I also customized my fight sticks. Spoiler alert, they're all Akuma themed. Dun 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 dun. They look sweet. Thanks, my dude. They took a lot of it took a lot of work with customizing the art and buying buttons from Amazon and you know. So I'm glad people can appreciate them. I'm out of Pokeballs. That's why you gotta spin those stops, my dude. I'm not recommending that you cheat, but a lot of people do like location manipulation, where they make the game think they're walking. Then they just play on their phone while being at home. I don't do that, but a lot of people do. My 2 competitive games are Tekken and FIFA. Those are cool options. And how do the tournaments and stuff go? Like, how's your placings? Do you stream? It's almost 10 and I'm not going to get mugged. Why would you get mugged? Have you ever played a ROM hack? Yes, I love ROM hacks. I'm actually playing one right now. I'm playing one on my phone, like while I'm in bed and stuff. It's basically like Johto, but you play as Silver. So I'm playing through Johto, but you're playing as Silver. It's really cool. Dude, I love some good ROM hacks. But I barely scraped the surface. I have so much ones I have to play. I play a lot of ranked in Tekken. I never do comps. Comps are fun, dude. Like, I don't necessarily go to compete per se, but Like, I like to, like, how to explain? I like to be a part of the community, man. Getting close to your birth year. We're not close to 2024. What do you mean? I know some good Tekken players like Beast Titan, Dax, the Expert, Spag, amongst other names. Can you tell me the name of the ROM hack? 2 seconds, let me get the name for you. Okay, let me check on my phone. Give me 2 seconds. Dun dun dun. Where is it? It's called Silver Rival. Pokemon Silver Rivals. And essentially you play as Silver instead of the main character. And it's pretty cool so far. I'm not far in the game, but it's super cool. Liverpool all the way? I don't know enough about soccer to choose a team. But if I were to choose, it would be... I don't know. There's a ROM for this? Oh, he's asking about ROM hacks. But there's ROMs for everything, my dude. Except Switch 2 games. Exclusive games. Because there's no emulator for that yet. And I doubt there will be one in like the next 5-6 years. Oh, we're getting close to my year of birth. It was nice being on the stream. Have a good one. Check you on the next one. Thank you for hopping in, my dude. It is a pleasure meeting you and all that. And thanks for the follow. And I pray that the Lord protects your dreams and your thoughts. And yes. And thanks again for the roses. Always appreciated. Hey Barry, how you doing, my dude? Hopefully your Wednesday is going good. Hey Pupsuck, thanks for the follow, brother. How's the shiny hunt going? Slowly but surely. We almost at 2,000 encounters. And we have yet to encounter the shiny. But like Roscoe mentioned on TikTok, the chance of a shiny is 0.012%. Which is low. Shiny Zapdos? Yeah, it's kind of bad. It's just darker yellow. Like, it's so bad. I'll either go for Lugia next or Deoxys. Either Lugia or Deoxys next. Should I study for accounting or watch your stream? Do both. Prove to women we can multitask. Or Mewtwo that. Or Mewtwo. That's a good one. We could do Mewtwo. But I'm not sending you this Mewtwo. You need to buy this game and get it your damn self. Because this is getting Pokemon Home support, eh? So you can get the shiny Mewtwo from Kanto. The OG. the Sword and Shield ROMs suck. I wouldn't say that. So what's cool about the ROMs for Sword and Shield is not only do you still get access to the DLC and stuff, you also get mods to make the game run at 60 frames per second, higher textures, which the Switch doesn't do. Is this game peak though? Of course, it's the OG. This game may be 22 years old, but it's OG. And speaking of OG, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back. Ah, we are back. But yes, I do agree with just buying the game. Yeah, rather if I were you, I would say rather focus on getting a Switch 2 than buying new games. I mean, the Switch 2 is out for almost a year now. So for the nerds in the chat, the chance of a shiny comes down to... Yep. And that's why you can RNG manipulate it. Here's the Pokemon games I have. Fire Red, ZA, Scarlet, Legends Arceus, Pokemon Sword, Brilliant Diamond, Pokémon Tournament DX, and Let's Go Eevee. This is basically a fighting game. No. What would you rate Let's Go? Surprisingly enough, it's actually a really good game. I just hate the fact that you can't like battle wild Pokemon. So because of that, I will give it a 6 out of 10 because um, the shiny hunting is low-key fun. Have you beaten all those games? Yes. I've beaten every game, even Pokemon Conquest, Pokemon Ranger, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, all of them. 1985 shiny? You mean 86? Ah. Let's hope we get it before 2000. I think that's a solid goal. I want to learn how to do RNG manipulation, but it's so complicated. 1996? Damn. Do you know I was 2 years old in 1996? Got to go, good night. Hope you get your shiny. Thanks my dude. Thanks for hopping in. Thank you for reminding me that a Mewtwo hunt exists. Oops, I pressed that wrong button. Just watch. As I end the stream, the shine is gonna come up. It's always like that. I can help you out. I know there's like apps and stuff for it that like beeps. It's like boop, boop, and then you have to press on this like timing and stuff. Okay, we are 3 away from my year of birth. 3 away. If this happens on 1994, I will be super happy. But if it doesn't, I will be okay as well. Juno, my dude! How you doing, brother? I watched your matches on 5's stream before I streamed. And the cam is looking pretty nice, my dude. He was so close to beating Freeze as well. Not in the best mental state? What's wrong, my dude? Talk to me. We have a venting stream here. In 1995, I arrived. I can also vent if it'll make you feel better. I've encountered the same bird for 1,997 times. And it has not blessed me with a shiny just yet. I almost lost my phone in a bolt. Oh. Yeah, I can see how that is stressful, eh? But praise the Lord you got it back. Because most Bolt drivers would just say, sorry, I didn't see it, and take the phone. So, the fact that you got it back is a blessing. So thank God for that. And now at least you have a chance to also back up things, you know. I have this habit of, I can show you the folders on my PC, but I back up my like pictures and stuff, documents once a month. The passion. It wasn't the best state in the tournament because I played 10 minutes after that. Well, if that's any proof of your mental stack, take it as a compliment. Because most people wouldn't even be able to play after that. And the fact that you did that and got close games speaks wonders of your potential, my dude. So take that as a compliment.
Come on, guys!
Bum, ba, bum. 2001. We've passed the 2000 threshold. Need to go. Hope you get a shiny good night. Thanks for popping in, my dude. It's always a pleasure having you guys. And thanks for following on TikTok. And I pray that the Lord protect your dreams and your thoughts tonight. And if there's anything you want me to pray for, just let me know. Everything I put there was recent. Oh, okay. Well, God gave you a chance to back it up. So be grateful about that. Be grateful you have your phone. It's a blessing that you got it back. I saw a Scyther and I have no Pokeballs. Golly. Another way to get a lot of Pokeballs, Penitent, is to add friends in the game and they'll send you gifts, right? And when you open those gifts, they more often than not contain Pokeballs. So if you want, you can DM me your friend code. I can add you and send you gifts daily for more Pokeballs. Just let me know. Thank God I got a driver that's a good person. Exactly. Because 90% of drivers in that same situation would have said, I can't find it, and took it themselves. Dude, what kind of sounds is that? That's not even a bubbly fart, that's a soap nut fart. Thank you, of course, dude. There's a few people in my chat that play Pokemon Go, so I'm pretty sure it's still affecting me now because I'm losing to Sanjin Ryu's playstyle. But look, when a Ryu's playing at random, sometimes your matches will go like that. As for me personally, I haven't played Street Fighter in 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks since I played Street Fighter. And that mental break is so good. I'm out, I need to shower and then work for an hour. Why do you come into my stream with a smile that can gleam and rhyme all the time? But enjoy, my dude. Have a shower, it's very hot, don't use hot water. And I hope your work goes swiftly. It's not random per se, aside from wake-ups. And he's just does those random Jodan kicks. Oh, that's the best song ever. Sorry, I get very hyped when I hear that song. Thank you for the gifted sub, cousin. Hopefully that ups your spirits, Juno. Everyone say thank you to Roscoe. If you have the chance, you can spam the hype emote for him, because he is the hype. Hype, 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 hype. Maybe you just need a break from the game. Maybe you're trying to force the results to get better, and it's making you it's draining you mentally, you know. I told another streamer to become the storm and he didn't know what I was talking about. Instant unfollow. Instant unfollow. How could you not know the best, one of the best fighting game OSTs of all time? Wherefore unfollow him? Smaak swim out, tell him, Jay, Kegi. You see, I spoke shit for 1 minute and I started coughing. That was God saying, humble yourself. Dude, Virgil is one of the coolest game characters of all time. He is like on level of Sephiroth in terms of coolness. Maybe I'll wait till the 17th to play again. That's what I'm doing. So, if I do open my Steam account, let's check quickly. I haven't even opened Steam in a few days. That's how, like, content I've been. Oh, my Steam is updating, of course. Let's see. I haven't played Street Fighter since the 25th of Feb. So the last time I played it was on stream. And I haven't touched the game since. Life's too short to watch ads. That's why you gotta get that YouTube Premium. Yeah, so if you're ever playing, like, for example, Street Fighter, right? And it gets to a point where you're not having fun because your urge to improve is like making you forget to enjoy the game, then it's probably a good idea to take a break. As for me, I could stop playing Street Fighter forever, right? And I would still have enough clips till the end of the year. I kid you not. I kid you not. I have clips from the beta I still haven't posted yet. From the beta, season 1, 2, 3. A lot of stuff I haven't posted. They're not all good. But I have like 1,000, more than 1,000 clips still. So my cup runneth over. But now that I'm not competing in World Warrior, I want to start learning the nasty key mix-ups. Man's running a clip farm. I still have the names with videos of people who claim to never play the crack, but they did. That's so funny. So much people in the group played the crack, right? Of the beta, but they will all deny it. But I still have like the screenshots and the replays. But to be honest, it didn't really help that much because the game changed so much so quick. Dun, dun, dun. Wait, let me actually check. I know some people who did because I was at the offline and they were playing it. And it's more often than not, then it's those people denying it, no? So what we used to do, we used to run Parsec. I'm sure you know what Parsec is. And then we would play on someone's machine. And we would take turns because obviously the person hosting it would have the best experience. And then we'd play. Da-da-dun, da-dun-dun. They don't remember, but all I'll say is Sequoia beat Sakura's ass in 5. Damn, we lost it at play 5, dude. Let me check my Steam. Street Fighter... I still have Street Fighter 4 installed, not Street Fighter 5. Let's see. April 18th, 2023. I have still Street Fighter Cross Tekken. For me yesterday, then I ran into Barashi that made me go, that's enough of that. What was the person's name? I'm curious. I'm shocked that people are still playing it. Not because it's like a bad game. It's just the netcode is so wonky. Especially in South Africa. Like, you forget how good you had it in like Street Fighter 6 until you go back. Autoclave. Yeah, the thing about 5 now is Clive had so much alt accounts, it was crazy. The only downside is he played the same on all the accounts, so you could tell it's him. Have you ever played a multiplayer game with a terrible community? I used to play League of Legends. That had a terrible toxic community. What else? But in every community there's good apples and bad apples. Right? So like, my main game is fighting games. And there are some very toxic people. And there's very cool people. Like, I'm more on the side of trying to help other people. But then you get people that just call you a scrub or teabag you or just try to be dicks. But that's why you clip them and you post them. Symbol of hope himself? I don't know about that. What's happening in Street Fighter 5? Oh, Juno's playing Street Fighter 5 recently. Guilty Gear Strive. I played a bit of Strive, but I was more of a Guilty Gear Rev 2 player. I was actually a Guilty Gear player more than a Street Fighter player around the time of Street Fighter 5. Because I would play Rev 2 every day, but I would play Street Fighter like every second month. Also, yo, Sequeli, how you doing, my dude? I only have Street Fighter 4 installed, not 5. Dun, dun, dun. Let me check quick. Yep, I do not have 5 installed. I do not have Street Fighter Cross Tekken installed. Nor do I have 30th Anniversary installed. Street Fighter 5 is like 50 gigs. The second I need space, I'm eating it like Kobe. Is it really that small though? Let's see. Yeah, it's like 53 gigs. I'm playing this old Neo Geo game with my friend. Which game is it? Bum, ba-dum, bum. We must play it first to 10. It's so funny. Juno's like, oh, I launched Street Fighter 5 for the first time in a long time, and I found someone. Sequili, first to 10 me right now. I haven't played a fighting game in weeks. But I won't lie, I do miss playing Kage so much. So much. I haven't had a character as fun as him, like in Street Fighter 6 yet. Ba-da-ba-ba. Kabuki Clash? I've never heard of it. Let's Google it. Kabuki Clash. I love the art style of it. So the full name is called Far East of Eden. I love the art style. I'm like you in a way, Juno, where I enjoy playing Street Fighter 4, but I'm also booty cheeks at it. But the second I start playing Street Fighter 4, I get a message from Spag, I get a message from Apollo, asking, you wanna play, you wanna play? And it used to be AMJ and then I double perfected him. Not being able to do certain moves I remember doing. Yeah, that's the worst. When you drop combos unnecessarily. I still question, do I know what I'm doing? So, we're in a pretty equal space. That's the only fighting game we remember being good at. Come to Street Fighter 6, brother. We can teach you things. The thing is, I've never played Street Fighter 4 on a hitbox before. So it would feel so weird playing it on a hitbox. When are people gonna play Alpha 3? I have the Street Fighter collection, but I don't know anything about Alpha. I don't know any of the exorcism combos or any of that. That and the old Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh, the music is way too good. Excuses, excuses. Mighty Match Apollo. Yeah, in Street Fighter 6, yeah, but not in 4. I don't think I'll ever money match someone in a fighting game, because I don't feel like I have to prove anything to anyone. I know Vism combos. I know Nanism combos. Penitent, if you're ever bored, YouTube Marvel vs. Capcom, Japanese jazz. In fact, let me help you out. Let me help you out. I'll play a bit of it. I just listen how beautiful this is. Let's see. Marvel vs. Capcom. Capcom Japanese. Jazz. Here we go. Listen to this, it's so beautiful. I'll play a bit of it. That's so good, dude. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, check the whole playlist out. It is amazing. I would genuinely play this on my way to work if I had a job. Golly. That's pretty funny. But do you have your own car and stuff, or do you just like play it in public transport? And you do parts on my stick they're wearing out. So what parts are not working for you? Is it the buttons or is it the joystick? Because if it's the joystick, it's more often than not just a spring you need to like put in, like a 2mm or 5mm spring. If it's the buttons, you can just swap out jackets. Oh yes, I forgot the petrol price is rising by 8 rand. You know what's cheaper? Because the petrol price is rising by 8 rand. What's cheaper is to buy tick and run to work. I promise you, you'll save so much money. If you need to go to the mall, buy tick, run to the mall. You'll save so much money. Trust me. How is Alex, by the way? I haven't heard him or played him in a long time. I just want an excuse for a new controller. Well, this is your chance to get it. You deserve it. You have my permission. And on the contrary, like on the other side of that coin, I'll get your permission to buy a new monitor. Ba-dum-bum-bum. If you were to get the new fight stick, what would you go for? You have my permission. Consider it done. Next month I'll get a new monitor. I can show you the monitor I want to get. It's on my wish list on Take a Lot. Let me check quick. Not that. Let's see. Take a little. No one's asking me to log in. I hate that. Why would you force me to log out? Anyways. Monitor 27-inch MSI. it would have been so much easier to show you if I logged in, but I hate the fact that they like auto log you out. Let's see. I think it's an Asus monitor, I'm not sure. But let's do the screen size. It is Quad HD. I'm not sure how the Odyssey monitors are. Obviously now I can't find it, right? Let's sort by okay, wait. Let me check on my phone quick, and then I can just show you there. It's this monitor, so it's... Oh wait, I can just search it here now that I have it. Silly. CQ6F. There we go. Check it out. Bada beep boop pow. This one. I want to get the 8x2. Instead of competing online, surely you can still play online matches, right? But this is the monitor I'm considering. 27 inch, 180 Hz refresh rate. One millisecond response time. Oh, sorry, 0.5 millisecond response time. And it's in 2K. That's the one I'm considering. Dun, 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 dun. I got a 32 inch 2K monitor. That must be so nice. It would never fit here because I'll shift the camera a bit, but like check here. So like here's my stand, right? And here's the space between my monitor and the cupboard. Well, you can't see like that. Here we go. So this is the space. So if I did get a monitor that big, it wouldn't fit, unfortunately. And that's probably the only reason why. So I kind of have to be selective. But my PC is beefy enough to handle games in 2K. But I'm like stuck at 1080p, you know. So that'll be a nice upgrade. But I can't get a monitor too big or it won't fit. Dun, 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 dun. He told me he no longer has the desire to compete. I feel like, I guess it's kind of weird in a way, but I do understand that. Like, back in 2023, right? I was still watching replays, I was still labbing, and now I just play. I don't have the desire to practice and do all that stuff. Like, I do still lab a few things, right? But, like, not as hard as I did back then, if that makes sense. But I'm genuinely excited for the patch notes coming up. Genuinely excited. Da, 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 da. I'm just sick that, like, I love Street Fighter 6, but I'm sick that the meta has stayed the same for so long. I'm sick of JP and Mai and like those characters staying on top for what, 14 months? You must have Ultra Instinct, Juno, where you don't think, it just reacts. But I'm sick of like the same characters being on top, man. That makes it boring. And now everyone's playing Mai and Bison and, you know? But maybe that's a sign for me to get a new character. If Keith gets nerfed again. Well, Alex is coming. And he already looks like a better grappler than Keith. Rashid for TikTok clips? Of course, dude. But people also try hard that when you choose like a secondary character, it makes it so much more difficult. Like I would boot and play Rashid right now. We're almost 300 encounters for the stream. That's crazy. I think I'll stop at 2,100. Now a verse from our collective tale. In the chat where fighters dwell. Sequeli and Juno ring the bell. Street Fighter talk, a digital spar. First 10 matches near and far. Arcade sticks and combos in sight. V-ism, the dreams take a flight. A new controller's wishful plea, while Alex steps back, free as can be. Desire to compete, though hands may tire. In this chat, passion won't expire. Hear that beautiful tale. Thank you, Frosty. Yeah, I'll do 25 more encounters, and then we can call that. I don't know if I'm going to sleep, if I'm going to play something off stream, if I'm going to play Monster Hunter, I don't know. But then again, I do have to wake up early tomorrow. This is all I'm doing in terms of gameplay. Do this, press to check, not shiny, reset, counter updates, boom. You say that as if you care about your sleep. Now dude, I have to be on the road tomorrow from 6:15 in the morning. And you know how that morning traffic is. And today I had to spend 1,800 on a new car battery. And that was a very unplanned expense. Don't you hate it when those unplanned expenses come out of nowhere? Because the car wouldn't start. And we got the jump from my brother-in-law. And every time I went somewhere and I put the car off and I tried to put it on, there was a mission. And then I decided, nope, I'm not fighting this anymore. I have to get a new car battery. And I kid you not, the car battery died at the place. So I had to spend 1.8. And here we are. Where am I headed? So my wife is too pregnant to drive. And I can't drop her in town and back and then go fetch her in town and back because it's quite far. And I'll miss work. I'll start work late. So fortunately my sister happens to work a road away from my wife. So I'm going to drop her in the morning there. And then they're going to take her to work and come home together. Because my wife right now is super pregnant. Like, one discussion we need to sit down for is how local esports is dying. They focused on branding deals. And this pay-per-view nonsense. Oh, I hate it so much. That and the fact that Evo was sold to Saudi Arabia or whatever. I like the push that fighting games is getting. Like it's becoming more mainstream, but at the cost of what, you know? We have 12 encounters left. Let's see. Divided by 8192. But we are 25%, 26% through the hunt. We are 26% through the hunt. But I feel like it will eventually... It will come when it's ready. Hey Anne, how you doing? Should I just DM you my friend tag? Yeah, I'll add you off the stream. Should I stop at 2,100 or keep pushing? Kinda nervous. Why are you nervous, my dude? Not so good. What's got you feeling down, Anne? The scene is dying. No one's getting visas to Vegas. And I feel like the fact that there's so much Evos now, it's like watering down the title of having an Evo title, you know? Like having a single Evo title was so prestigious. And now it's like, oh, I want Evo this. And I want Evo that. And there's this Evo. And there's that Evo. And it's so watered down. The heat and the stomach bug. Oh, you got the stomach bug going around. It's pretty nasty. Luckily the heat starts dying down from tomorrow. But yeah, the stomach bug thing is pretty nasty. I had it. My brother-in-law had it. Dude, it's not fun. And a lot of people I know had it. I can't believe it's like 25 degrees tonight. not gonna lie, Sequele, I really wish Punk was at Capcom Cup. I know people like to hate on Punk and stuff, but he's one of my favorite FGC players. But luckily it's not anything too bad, like personal life or whatever. Durban's humidity is horrendous. Now Cape Town is normally cool, but today's weather, crazy dude. Like right now, it is basically almost 11 o'clock in Czechia. It's almost 11 o'clock and it's 27 degrees. How mad is that? Like the moment the stream ends, the stop is coming off, my pants is coming off, the fan is gonna be fully on, and yeah, I cannot wait. Punk is irresponsible. Yeah, I do agree there. Like maybe he applied too late and thought he would get it. But still, man. By the way, who do you think's gonna win Capcom Cup? I feel like Big Bird is gonna pull off a massive surprise. So my money's on Big Bird. I know that cool air feel awesome on a clean head. And I shaved my hair off now. So when that cool wind blow, it's extra tasty. Extra tasty. Dude, can this Pokemon shine for me, please? I also learned how to do macros with numbers. So if you see the number on the right, for those on YouTube and Twitch, I can change it like this. So easily. I can just go one button, boop, and it changes. So at least if I do like first to series, like first to tens or whatever, or sets, then I can change it instantly. So like I must still set it up for this. But imagine like this first screen, right? Like imagine that screen with this counter, and I can literally just update the score with a single button. On the WhatsApp group, we must say JBM. Nah, shame. We don't have to, but that's what we want. My money's on Blaz or LeShaw. Yo, Blaz has been wrecking shop lately, hey? But I feel like he's a bit too young. Like the mental stack will eventually overwhelm him. But Big Bird has been playing so solid lately. And he has a very good pocket Sagat. Yo, but that match between Blaze and Xiao Hai was so good. I was on the edge of my seat. I'm getting so frustrated with Moltres, I'm gonna kill it quick. Sahara is a dark horse. He is. Who else? Let me just check the standings quick. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. So Blaz is obviously through. That's amazing. Xiao Hai is obviously always going to be a threat. Fudo is looking very impressive. So is Big Bird. Sahara's Ed really surprised me today. Dual Kevin's Rashid did extremely well. Mamochi's Ed did well. Zhao Bao did well. Dude, there's so much Eds, it's crazy. The Shah's Ed was amazing. Higuchi. I think Kills You is also very underrated. I feel like Kills You could really surprise some people. Itazan. You know what? I hope Itazan wins. How about that? He played so impressive today and he was having fun. So I hope Itazan wins. Wait. I had to cut my hair when coming here because the heat was too much. Luckily summer's done now. So once this heat wave passes, it'll cool down. At least that's the hope. Okay, I'm going to do 13 more encounters and then stop. What's funny about that sequela is, in any other scenario, people would say, oh, they're mashing. But just because it was Capcom Cup and it was pro players, it's hype. Isn't that such a funny contrast? Same with Wake Up Supers. When someone hits you with a Wake Up Super, you're like, ah, such a scrub. But if Daigo do it, and it's an Ume Wake Up level 3, so calculated, such a pro player move. It's so wild. Da-da-da-dun. 9 more encounters. I'm an advocate for mashing super. I need to low-key wake up super more. Because Kimberly doesn't have a reversal. And I never wake up super. So people really like to apply pressure on me. So I think I need to just wake up super more. I'd love to give Zangief green hand. That would be so cool. Green hand aka banishing flap. Dun, dun. Shine for me. Season 2 gift. I feel like all the grapplers are going to get a good buff this season, and I hope so. Have you heard of the song about the dude's granny got hit by a bazooka? What the heck kind of sentence is that? No, I have not. Was she blown away? Okay, Moltres, you have 2 chances to shine for me. Because I'm getting tired, boss. When I started the stream, I was at 1,800. So I'm like 325 encounters in. And that's where we stop. Let's check who we can raid. Let's check where we can raid. All of these people have like triple the viewers I have, so it's pointless helping that. Let's look for local people. There's Sipo, I can always raid him. I raid him all the time. Yeah, let's raid him. I like to raid my fellow South Africans. Is lamb sauce on? Dude, I love lamb sauce. Oh, she's not on right now. Dun, dun. She's so cool. This bird, bro. What bird? Okay, we're definitely gonna get it. I'm streaming Friday again. We can try some more. And I'm not streaming on Saturday because I'll be at a party. It's the 21st, which starts at like 7 till 12. So I won't be available that day, but Friday we will definitely get the bird. I'm going to continue to try offline, and if we do manage to get it, I will showcase it on Friday, and then we can try like a Mewtwo or something. But yep, thank you guys for hopping on. I hope your Wednesday was as good as mine. My Wednesday was very expensive. And yeah, I pray that the Lord protects your dreams and your thoughts. And yeah, GG's, and until next time.
I was fully cheated.